Judge denies Alex Murdaugh a new murder trial based on allegations of jury tampering by clerk. The actions of Rebecca Hill, the Colleton County clerk of court during Murdaugh's double murder trial in 2023, were at the center of a key hearing. Columbia, South Carolina, a judge Monday denied convicted murderer Alex Murdaugh a new trial after a day-long evidentiary hearing that centered on allegations that a court clerk had tampered with the jury and tainted the verdict. Judge Jean Toll made the ruling after hearing testimony from all 12 jurors in Murdaugh's trial and the Colleton County clerk of court Rebecca Hill. Toll said Murdaugh had to show that the clerk had made an improper comment and that it influenced the jury. She found that Hill is not completely credible as a witness and was lured by the siren call of celebrity, but that the jurors were not persuaded by her actions. I simply do not believe that our South Carolina Supreme Court requires a new trial in a very lengthy trial on the strength of some fleeting and foolish comments by a publicity-seeking clerk of court, Toll said. Hill had denied in her testimony that she tampered with the jury for financial gain or any other reason. I did not have a conversation with any juror about any topic related to this case, Hill said. In an earlier exchange with Toll in which Hill was questioned about the literary license she took in her book about the trial, which was released about 4 months after it ended, Hill said, "It didn't matter to me if it was guilty, not guilty or mistrial." Hill said she made only about $100,000 from sales of her self-published book, which she shared with a co-author, and that Behind the Doors of Justice, The Murdaugh Murders, is no longer being sold after it was revealed last month that she had plagiarized a passage in it from a BBC News article. Following Hill's testimony, Rhonda McElveen, the court clerk of Barnwell County who assisted her during Murdaugh's trial, gave testimony that conflicted with Hill's, including that Hill made a comment that a guilty verdict would be better to sell books. Murdaugh, 55, wearing an orange prison jumpsuit and flanked by his attorneys, was among the spectators in the packed courtroom in the Richland County Judicial Center in Columbia, bringing renewed attention to the high-profile case. His lawyers told reporters after Toll's ruling that they would appeal the decision. "We feel vindicated on the facts," lawyer Jim Griffin said of the judges questioning Hill's trustworthiness. "There's an innocent man here who was wrongly convicted. We didn't expect her to say that." Murdaugh, a once prominent personal injury lawyer, was found guilty in the 2021 fatal shootings of his wife and son at their Colleton County estate. As part of the evidentiary hearing, Toll focused on Hill's and former jurors' testimony to determine whether Murdaugh's appeal for a new trial should be granted based on jury tampering allegations raised by his defense.